Hello, everyone. Just waiting to see myself pop up on my computer monitor to make sure everything is going okay. Usually there's a little bit of a delay, um, but looks like it's going. Welcome, everyone, to Friday Night Live. My name is Sharon Rogers, if you've never met me, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Wells, Maine. And this is my tired little buddy Crash, who is here every single opportunity he gets. He just loves the back of my chair in my stamp room. And so he often joins us. He doesn't ever, like, he used to in the very beginning walk across my desk, but now that's just the place he wants to be. So I'm happy to have him there. He's my little mascot. So let's see, I see from the chat that Ruth and Sheila are joining me, and I can see from the numbers that there are others of you joining me tonight. So thank you so much. I am so glad that you can be here with me tonight. Tonight is Friday Night Live. Next week will not be live because I will be in North Carolina with Sheila and with Deb, who often joins on the replay. We are going to a Stampin' Up! Event called On Stage. It's just for demonstrators, and we'll be in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. And so we're really excited about that. I've been working on my swaps tonight, been working on getting my clubhouse kits ready. I'll still be able to get them ready when I come back from On Stage because it's just a few days, but then I leave at the end of the month for a vacation. And so I got lots to do and not a lot of time to do it. So doing lots of stuff tonight, but I couldn't resist coming back with Friday Night Live for you guys. So I love Friday Night Lives. Let's get started. Let's turn this stuff down and see if we can create something together. I'm gonna move my keyboard monitor away here. So tonight I'm bringing in the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper. Now I've used a lot of it already because I was creating samples for my clubhouse. Now my clubhouse is a subscription club. So it's a product-based class. It's a subscription base, which means that you sign up for it once and then you keep getting the monthly kit. It will be billed on the same day that you initially sign up. So if you signed up on March 12th, you'll be billed on March 12th, April 12th, May 12th, etc. until you cancel. And you can cancel at any time, but there are perks for staying in it. So you get a welcome gift, a small welcome gift when you join. And after 6 consecutive months of getting the kit, you will also get a free gift from me valued at between $20 and $25. So, but that's if you have consecutive months. You can skip months if you need to, which means you just have to cancel your subscription and then restart it when you're ready to restart it. But that's the clubhouse, and I probably will offer a couple of in-person options that are not. You don't have to subscribe, but you won't get all the perks of the freebies that I give. This month is the clubhouse is featuring this paper, as well as let's see what stamp set. I had it here. Hold on. This is the stamp set that it's actually featuring. I always highlight either a stamp set or a bundle in my clubhouse, and this month it is a stamp set. And this is with you in mind, which seems like a very simple set, which it is, which means that you can do all sorts of wonderful, beautiful things with designer series paper. And so we are going to do some of that. I'm looking for one of my, it's also including the party dots, but I can't find my party dots around here. They gotta be around here somewhere. I mean, I have some whole packages that I snagged for my club members, and I got a couple extras because I was afraid that they were on low inventory and they were going to go out, and sure enough they did. They won't be back until April, but I got some for my current club members as well as maybe 1 or 2 extra in case a couple more people want to join. But in this Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper, you'll find a whole sheet. Well, you'll find 2 sheets when you get the whole package of die cuts. So you get one of these, but because I was playing with 2 sheets, you know, I have 2 of some of those. You get some balloons. You get a whole bunch of things. You get birthday cake slices, and you get whole birthday cakes. So lots of things with flowers and stuff. So I need you to tell me tonight. Oh, hi, Reba. I need you to tell me tonight whether we should go just flowers or birthday cake. You tell me what you want to do, birthday cake or flowers. And yes, I know we can do flowers and birthday cake, but, and we may. But what's your primary feeling here tonight? Flowers or birthday cake? And that's going to be what drives the rest of the night. I mean, I will have some other decisions as well. For instance, I'm going to need to know color cardstock base you want, all the things. So there's lots of different options. Sheila is saying flowers. So, all right, let's do flowers then. Let's see, all right. Since we have flowers, let's do a green background here. And so this is one of the patterns on the back of this sheet, which is really, really pretty. I love peach pie. It just goes so beautifully with, I think it's blueberry bushel. Let me just, I can't look without destroying my paper over here. So, and it's got lots of gold foiling. Really, really pretty. Oh, here it is. Here's the package. Yeah, it's blueberry bushel. So I'm gonna start with a base of thick basic white. Now, if you are a Stampin' Up! Customer or demonstrator, you may have heard Stampin' Up! Is discontinuing carrying the thick basic white in 8.5 by 11. Would not be surprised if this happens to, be something that they change in the future, because there are a lot of people, a lot of card makers not very happy about that decision. And they explained the reasons why, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go back on it. But as of right now, this is sold out. We'll be back March 24th. And so if you like the thick basic white, you are going to want to grab some before it goes away permanently with the new catalog, or before if they sell out again, which I suspect that they will. But we're going to use it right now. And what's special about the thick basic white is it's just thicker than the regular basic white. It makes for a better card base because it feels more like our colored cardstock. It's thicker. Basic white is a little bit thinner. I'm going to cover that whole front. A lot of times I don't like to cover the whole front because it eats up a little bit too much of the designer series paper. But I'm going to this time. Because if I cut it down to 4 inches wide, I can get more, because this is 12 inches, so 4, 4, 4. I can get more than if I cut it at 4 1/4, but I'm going to cut this to card front size. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're just going to put that right on there. And we're going to build a bouquet of flowers, I think. Oh, I meant to grab more adhesive before I came on here. I was making my swaps for on stage, because demonstrators get together and they swap cards for different ideas. And I used up all my glue. I can make it just fine for right there. All right, so there is my card front here. I'm going to build a bouquet right on here. So I will need some dimensionals, which I have handy. I've got some little ones, and I've got some big ones that I can grab. I might as well grab another glue while I'm at it. And let me go ahead and grab some more dimensionals while I'm at it. Stampin' Up! Has also announced that with the new catalog, excuse me, cardstock prices are increasing dramatically as well. And I have known this for a really long time. I know that some people are very upset, which honestly, I mean, it doesn't help my business any. It's more costs for me. But I do understand it. In my day job, I deal a lot with a printer, and I have a very good relationship with a printer. One of my good friends is the manager there. One of my best friends is the owner there. He's also the boss of my other job. And so I know that cardstock prices, paper prices in general, have been going up for quite a while. So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting a little bit more color on here, a little bit more soft seafoam color. It's very, very subtle, but it will help things pop off a little bit more, I think. So for about 3-4 years now, cardstock and paper prices have been going up astronomically. So the fact that they have not risen to the same extent at Stampin' Up! That I've experienced in my other job is quite incredible. So I'm just thankful that we had the savings as long as we did. All right, so now we're going to build. Now there is this one right here. Whoops, that's two. That we could add to our card front. Well, that seems like an easy way out this kind of day, because like one and done. So let's see if maybe we could build a few more. So I can see that some of these are exactly the same. I could take this and pop it up on a dimensional, and it would give more of a 3D effect. I'm gonna do that. So there's that. Some of the other flowers in here are a little bit different. They're not the same. So there's this one, but we could, again, do that there as well. Building a bouquet. I'm in awe of people, florists that do bouquets and make all this beautiful stuff. They put things together and they just have such a great time doing it. And I'm just like, how do you know? And they just have an eye for things that go well together, I think. So we've got that going on there. So we're already building in some more color, and I can put a nice big leaf in here. Ooh, I like this little blueberry leaf. That's really pretty. So all that to say is, if you love Stampin' Up's coordination of colors, and therefore the cardstock that goes with the beautiful inks, then you would be wise to stock up now. I'm trying to figure out where I want this blue leaf. Probably over here somewhere, I'm guessing. I don't know. And then I'm going to pop this whole thing up. We're going to add some more here. And I haven't quite determined if I'm going to use something that I just got in a box today. One more here, I guess. I know, I'm going a little crazy on my dimensionals. So I just got this on the recommendation of my friend and teammate Susan. She says she loves this stuff. This is the open weave trim. It's gold. We used to have some silver like this, I think, and it was around, or maybe even some black, around Halloween time. It was really nice. It's very thin and it's very pliable. So it's going to tie some nice little ribbons. So I think I'm going to try tying a little bow around the base of this. I know it already has a little bow, but you know what, we're gonna try it. If we don't like it, we can take it off, or we can do something else with it. That's what Friday night's all about. sometimes it's about a little experimentation. All right, so we got that little bow. And I don't know how well it ties a bow. Probably ties a knot really well. It's quite wide, but obviously it folds over nicely, so you can make it thinner. Oh yeah, this is pretty. This is pretty. It's sparkly. So there are some threads in it that are wider than others. So it's really kind of cool. Cut this end off a little bit. So it just gives it a little bit more of a substantial bow here. Let's make the ends a little bit smaller so they're sized a little bit more appropriately for the card. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. So I think my ends are gonna be still a little bit long, so we'll have to do something about that. This little dimensional down here is gonna keep it from slipping off. Everybody have a good week? Anybody do anything fun? Inquiring minds want to know. So there we have that. I'd like to use my party dots, but I don't know that I can find them right now. Got that. Now I'm gonna, even though this is what I'm using for my, what do you call it, for my clubhouse, I'm gonna bring in the coordinating birthday celebration set. That's part of the suite that this comes in. I'm also gonna come in here and I think bring in another green leaf. Oh, look, I had one right here. Let's bring in some more. We're just building here. So let's see. I think I'm gonna put another one right up here. Nope, I like it right there again. And I think I do want another one. I assume that flower arranging is a lot like card making. It's true that there's an art to it, but there's also a place where you probably need to stop, and I bet you a lot of people don't stop when they reach that. A lot of newbies probably don't stop when they reach that point. All right, so there we go. There we've got that. Now I just need something here. Let's see if we can do hooray. What color should we stamp the hooray in? So again, our choices, I'm going to do it on white paper so any of my colors will show up. I could do soft sea foam. I could do blueberry bushel, old olive, pretty in pink, or peach pie. What color would you guys like me to stamp in? And I just have this clear cellophane bag to keep all my die cuts in, because these die cuts, they just end up kind of half falling out of their sheet anyway, and so I like to keep them all together neatly, and then I don't have to worry about punching them out or having them fall out and fall all over the floor. You can see some of these are kind of little. Oh, we're going to need something for the inside too, aren't we? You know what? This is going to be a birthday card, so maybe we bring in a little cupcake or something too on the inside. We'll keep the cupcake out. How about that? All right, so Ruth says blueberry. All right. Ruth says her weather has been very nice, almost 80. Well, it was very nice here today too. I think it was in the 50s. Which I know seems cold to probably some of you, but It's actually been very, very warm. It was very windy today. Big gusts, 40s. I think they might have gotten up to 50 maybe. Got some spots on the church, and I'm responsible for the facility. Got some spots where the siding is not doing so great. So these windy days worry me, but I can't get somebody out there until next week. So whatever happens, happens. All right, let's bring in a piece of, let's see if this is wide enough. I'm going to bring in our stamp here. And hooray. But next week should be 70s during the day and 40s and 50s at night in North Carolina. Lest those of you that are nearby me think I'm talking about here. I'm not. I need a bigger block. So I'm looking forward to that as well, even though we'll be at a convention and we'll probably not see too much outside. Just going to and from food spots probably. We're looking forward to, I booked some restaurants today for us, and we have planned to go on a chocolate tour because there is a chocolate factory. Apparently it's fine chocolate too. So I'm looking forward to that. It should be fun. And even though it's a self-guided tour, it takes about 15 minutes, but you know that they're probably going to have chocolate for sale, so I'm going to have to get some. I'll let you know how it is. If it's sweet and not just dark chocolate options, I will be happy. I'm not a dark chocolate kind of girl. I know a lot of people are, and I know it's better for you. I eat dark chocolate when I want to limit my intake of it. So I will buy some of these, like I'll buy a Ghirardelli chocolate bar. I like the raspberry one. And it lasts me all week because it's just, dark chocolate's a little too bitter for me. But if it were milk chocolate, it would be lucky to last the day. I'm just kind of going in and out a little bit with this. Could have made more straight cuts, would have been faster. But, I mean, the rest of this card was pretty easy to put together, so I don't feel... Yeah, oh, yep. Okay, we're just going to put that on with some dimensionals. Where am I at my dimensionals again? I think I probably need some little ones here, and I don't want to have to cut my other ones in half, so we'll just take the little mini ones because that's what they're for. All right. Hooray! There we go. Now on the inside, we could stamp happy birthday. Let's do that. And let's do a couple different colors, shall we? Let's do happy in one and birthday in another. I'm going to do the happy in peach pie. What color should I do the birthday? You tell me. Since I've already told you what I'm going to do the happy in, it gives you time to respond. All right, peach pie, which is an in color. That's also what we're going to find out next week. We're going to find out what the new in colors are. And I will be going live sometime next Thursday. So I've been doing this lunchtime look thing where I try to make a quick and easy card. It's 10 minutes usually, maybe sometimes 15. And oh, there's a basket convention. Are you going to the basket convention, Ruth? I know that there's a volleyball convention also in our in the convention center, but I hadn't heard about basket convention. That would be kind of cool, especially if you were going to be there with us. Nobody's weighing in, so since I have the blueberry out, blueberry it is. Ruth makes beautiful baskets. She's not just a card maker, she's also a basket maker. In fact, I have I don't know that I'd call it a basket, I'd call it a basket purse that she made and I purchased. It's really, the workmanship is gorgeous. And now we're just going to stick this down here. You know what? Do you think I can get a little bit more? Oh, I can get a little bit more out. Very good. Now the only thing I would do is I would add some dots here, but since I do not have my party dots, I can show you what they look like though. I just can't open a new package because this is for my club members. So these are the party dots. They're nice and low profile, and they come in pretty and pink, and this looks like pool party and peach pie. So those are fun, really nice low profile. As are these. These are the in color resin dots. And let's see, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just take one of these pink ones and put that right in that daisy center right there. I don't know if I'm going to do any other ones. I could do a little one and do this one up here. And then maybe I put another one over here. Because, you know, I got to have three. Even if those two don't show very well. And that is my card for tonight. Decorated inside and out. And in order to color this in the triangle. Thank you for the compliment. Oh, you're welcome. Research triangle. I don't know where the research triangle is. But we're not very far from the chocolate place, so if you want to come over. And then on this Saturday, there's a St. Patrick's Day parade, apparently. That's 2 blocks over from our convention center. So you got to watch out wherever you go there. Now, if I want to take this up one more step here, I can bring in an envelope. And if I want to coordinate it, I can just, I'm going to have to get the new glue out for this, though. There's no way I'm going to fight with this otherwise. So you just put a thin bead of glue right around the edge of the envelope flap. And I want this, it's really important to get the side against it that you want showing. Let me try this right here. And I just line it up with the top. Press down. And then cut around. And so then we have a coordinating card. And this is really very flat. This is not going to have a problem going through the post office, even though it starts as something that's like, I don't know, 1.5 inches wide. And it's tied in a bow. Usually that's a problem, but this is not going to be a problem going through the Postal Service at all. So I feel really good about using this as bows. So thank you, Susan, if you're watching, which she may be. Thank you for the recommendation. This is really, really fun stuff. All right. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. On Tuesday, I'm going to have Technique Tuesday, so join me for that. If you, I think you don't need the recipe for this particular card, but it will be in my Monday email. If you're interested in the clubhouse, that will also, information about that will be in my email as well on Monday. So if you have not yet subscribed to my email, go ahead and let's turn you around. Go ahead and, hello. Go ahead and subscribe so that, or sign up for my email list so that you can learn all about this stuff. Clubhouse deadline to sign up. If you are not already a subscriber and want to subscribe, the deadline is the 12th so that I can get anything ordered that I need to get ordered. I would have to order some of the DSP, but I have the dots for a few more people. So anyway, I'm going to get back to designing because I've got Technique Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I'm going to come to you live with my friends Sheila and Deb from the Convention Center and hopefully have some fun stuff to show you, as well as the new in colors. And then on Friday, I will have a recorded Friday night live, which I call Friday night not so live. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Take care.